Well, good morning. It's Friday the 24th of February today, and it's been a bad Thursday. Yesterday was very bad. It was windy and raining here in the UK. We had Storm Doris, although it wasn't as bad as what I thought it would have been, but it was still bad. So we'll get on with this review show now. And the first channel I'm reviewing this week is MrGrunthunter's Adventures. His name's Michael, he's from the States, and I'm just reading because he sent me an email. He started on YouTube a few years ago and he was very active in hunting, mostly wild pigs, hence the name MrGrunthunter. And he shared his videos. He's got a few subscribers but not that many. He came across a channel called Tony Lee Glenn and he subbed to him, and that's how I got to know his channel. He's interested in fishing. He manages a fishing club at present, and he doesn't know whether to change his name because he doesn't know whether MrGrunthunter's Adventures put people off from subscribing to him. So I'm going to put his channel on for you to look at. And if you could comment, and if you've got any suggestions whether he should keep his name or change his channel's name, please let us know. So here it is.
The intent of this video is just to give an overview or flyover of the reservoir and the canals leading up to the reservoir and down to an area called Cox Lake. And we'll start out at the south end, run up this canal about a half a mile to the Cox Lake area. We got about a mile ride across that, and then I'll do a little loop around the wide portion there. So we start out at the very south end and try and fly up the canals. Now I do have to mention I speed things up here to kind of so you don't fall asleep watching the video. But when I'm flying this, you see me kind of weaving back and forth here a little bit. I'm riding in the back of that pickup truck trying to fly this, so it was a little bit of a challenge keeping things going straight. Plus, with the video speed doubled, it accentuates all my little subtle movements that normally would look kind of smooth. And all this grass you see in the canal here is there pretty much most of the time. This almost turns into a drainage ditch, and I'm not even quite sure how deep it is, whether it's even worth to spray the weeds to clear them out. Now here we are approaching the south end of Cox Lake. And we'll get a little elevation so you get a better look of it. On the main area of the lake that we're flying over now, it's probably 10, 12, 15 feet water depth. Then as we come up here and turn off towards the west a little bit to the left, the water does get a lot shallower, even down into a couple feet depth.
And the second channel that I'm reviewing on this week's Friday review show is a channel called Ron Jackson. He's into wildlife, birding, and mainly birds and yeah, what I can see, yeah, ospreys, red-throated divers. He films, I think he's from the UK. He's got 388 subscribers. I don't know anything about him because I've only been subscribing to him for about 3 days. And I've watched about 4 of his films that he's put on. So I'm going to leave you with a preview of his channel, what I've caught and downloaded. So if you like, comment and subscribe to him. Leave a comment in my comments and tell me what you think of this week's review show, because it's always appreciated. So without going any further and saying anything more, I'll put Ron Jackson's channel on. So I hope you enjoyed the review of Ron Jackson's channel. So the third channel I'm putting on this week's review show is 007 Vauxhall. He's from Denbigh in Wales. His name is Paul, and he does an assortment of vlogs, camping, walking and comedy videos. I've been a subscriber to Paul's for about 3 or 4 years now, and I always watch on a Saturday his hot and spicy vlog, and it don't have to make you feel hungry because he tries a lot of these hot and spicy things, chicken wings, and he always has a pint, and he's always trying different lagers. I think, yeah, it's lagers he drinks, and he has his sign in the background so no one can take his channel off him, you know, put things on. But I've got Paul's permission to review his channel this week, and I hope you enjoy what I'm going to put on for you, and that you'll go and sub to him and leave comments and get to know him. He's a great bloke, he's a postman, and I really enjoy his channel. So
good evening and welcome to the Hot and Spicy. Working better without the light. Bloody marvellous, isn't it? Yeah, you pay extra for the light. Well, I didn't pay for it, but anyway. We had a bit of a mishap in this video. What's the mishap? I started recording, started eating, talking about things, and then he said talking crap then. Me talk crap? You know better than that. And I looked at the screen and there's a little record button. It wasn't lit, was it? Anyway, the reason for that, and I'm going to blame Tesco's for this, because I'm using their Tesco lager, their own brand, which is a bit stronger, 4.8%. And I'm thinking of suing them for taking the piss. No. How are you doing? I hope you've had a good week. And what I'm using, look at that. The only thing with this lager, because I tend to use, I mean, Foster's is quite gassy. Carlin is my favourite. You know, some people say, but they can't. It's a creamy, it's a smooth lager, and there's always a good head on it, and it lasts down the glass. Good sign of a good beer, that. Well, in lager terms. Well, in any terms. But this stuff, see, look, the head disappears quite quickly. Right then. Excuse the pre-munched. Sun-blessed. Sun-blessed. It's not going right tonight, is it? Sun-blushed bread. Now then, before you lot start, you'll think, oh, we'll have something different in this week's Hot and Spicy, because you've been to Tosco. Costco. Been to Costco and Tesco. So what did I call? Anyway, been to Costco, ribs and chicken wings. Now, because I haven't shopped there before, the chicken wings had a date finished, what was it, Wednesday or Thursday, and I thought, I'm not sure of the place, so I'll stick to the dates. Now usually they're okay, you know, I've eaten things a week out of date and they're fine. Common sense.
Well, thanks a lot all for watching and this week's review show, and I hope you enjoyed the channels I put on for your entertainment this Friday night. as I look forward to Monday and the Drone Flyers review show. I've got 3 more new channels that I've just subscribed to in the last week to put on for you for next week. So all have a good weekend, plenty of filming. Look forward to watching your films over the weekend. So it's bye from Keith now, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday.